Alright, here we go again, back in for part 6 on how to beat Subnautica. And just a fair warning, this is very spoilery. I'm hoping you've been watching the other 5 episodes. We're kind of getting close to the end here. We might not finish in this one, but we'll see how close we can get. If you remember, we left off in the Lost River. We had to make a little bit of an exit and come back because we forgot something. We're going to try to remember some stuff this time. So let me get the game started here. We'll go ahead and move that up there. And this all kind of comes on the heels of yesterday's amazing release of the Subnautica 2 trailer, and with early access coming in 2025. And that's actually really exciting news. Really want to see how that's going to turn out, what that's going to be. I'm going to be there first thing. We'll probably do some streaming on that and get some information about that. Okay, so we had just built a water machine last time, so let's hop back out and take a quick look at our setup out there. I want to grab another med kit and put that back here. Let's kind of assess where we are, because I do play multiple saves. I've played some hardcore saves. So this is our food and water. Looks like we're pretty well to do here. We have some gold. We have some nickel ore, plenty of it. We're going to need some when we get down to the rocket phase at the end. We only have 2 of these crystalline sulfur. We want to pick up some more of that before we go. Got an empty here, and then our titanium is empty. Looks like we could stand to fill that. We have some magnetite diamonds, a little more nickel, some more uraninite, battery. We have a few other items here. We can need to plant that gel sack in our outdoor garden there we have going. Take a look-see here. We've got our silicone rubber and more batteries, so we could, in theory, make another power cell. Let's take these dead batteries and do that. A little bit of a trick is that if you have some exhausted batteries, don't throw them away, because you can immediately make those into power cells, fully charged power cells, in the fabricator. So you'll notice now it shows up as a fully charged power cell, even though we use depleted batteries. So that's a thing you can do. Down here we have a little bit of titanium, some lead, diamond, lithium, a lot of silver, which is great. We won't need all of it, but it's a good idea to have extra, and plenty of copper and a little bit of quartz there. So we're in good shape. And then our down here in this locker is where I stuck those extra power cells. We're going to need those because we're gonna go through them pretty quick. We're already at half of our life left on these power cells, so these are just about depleted. Well, 2 of them are for sure. So what we can do is we can go and grab 2 of these, and we'll go ahead and swap these real quick. And we don't have a power cell charger built, but there's no reason we couldn't build one down in our base. So let's take a look-see real quick at the blueprint for that, because I think we did scan that as an option. Oh, no. Yeah, right here. So we're going to need 2 rubies, which we have, the advanced wiring kit, the titanium. I think we have everything we need here. So let's go ahead and grab the 2 pieces of titanium. And for the advanced wiring kit, we will need a regular wiring kit, 2 silver, and we'll need a chip. So we're going to need copper and gold and table coral. I hope we have some table coral. I'm kind of wondering if we have any left here. Oh, we do. Okay. We need the rubies. We need some gold. I think we need a couple of pieces of gold. And we can go ahead and make our copper wire, our silver wiring kit, our computer chip, and our advanced wiring kit. Did I get too many gold? No, I got exactly the right amount, which is perfect. Okay, let's hop outside. Pop into our base here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go ahead and build a power cell charger on the wall here. And nice thing about a nuke, it'll charge these right up. Our nuclear reactor will do just fine on that. So here is where we can put our 2 dead power cells and get them busy charging. So not bad. Already got 1% on them, so they move pretty quickly. Let's check out our water station down here. So we're up to 39% before we're going to have water and 78% before we'll have some salt. Now, when you in here, it has 4 slots. So it'll make 2 waters and 2 salt when it's full up. And these are the bigger waters, so they'll carry a long ways. We're looking a little peckish, so let's hop over back into. Well, let's plant our gel sack. Get rid of that real quick. We don't need it right now. Come back for that. Let's go eat.
All systems
We're
online.
a little low on the food department right now, so remember, slash at least one of these, and then eat. Go ahead and plant, and then eat. I think it's us in pretty good shape. I'm going to go and grab a couple of slashes of bulbo tree. Eat those. Yep, we're going to plant one of those. Okay, we're nearly 100%, so we're in good shape. Now, we're carrying around the repulsion cannon. If you remember, that's for our warper friends that like to harass us. We pretty much have all the tools we need. I'm going to take an extra water and food along, just because. And I want to make sure that our prawn is in good shape. It's 95% health. It's not bad. And we do have the jump jet. We have the depth module Mark 1, which we really want to go to Mark 2, but you can see we have that bookmarked up there. And we have our grappling arm and our drill arm. Now, taking a look at our bookmark blueprint. So we want the depth module for the prawn suit, the final one. We also want to go to the Cyclops Mark 3. That's the final one for that. And we want the thermal reactor module. All of these require an element called kyanite that we're going to find here in just a bit. And we need several. You can see we need 3, 4. We're going to get way more than that because, well, I'm just that way. So we'll need to do several of these things. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head on over to, let's turn off our lights. A little easier to navigate and see when you don't have blinding light going on.
Engine.
We're going to head on over where the juvenile Ghost Leviathan is. So we do have our sonar, we do have our shield, and we do have the silent running option. I kind of like to run in slow mode and kind of take it nice and easy over there and just be prepared to shut down when Ghosty comes around and harasses us. He's probably going to come around and harass us. If you remember, we took the prawn out that direction. We kind of looked around. I like to take the Cyclops down here and then take the prawn out. Some people like just go straight down there with the prawn suit. It's just a little less work. Okay, he is there. He's very close. He's probably going to see us, but I am going to put us in silent mode. Now, this doesn't always work. You can turn on the silent running. Now, it is a battery hog, a big-time battery hog. It eats power cells for lunch. But allegedly, when you're running slow mode and silent, that you're less likely to attract the critters. All right? And at this point, we're not really setting him off yet, even as close as we are. So maybe we're okay. I got a feeling he's probably still going to sense us, but so I think it's buggy. He's going around us. But he's definitely getting in our way. So here's what we want to do. You want to try to... Oh, see, he's attacking us anyway. Bizarre that we would be attacked even though we're running in silent mode, but he is swimming away. So just go ahead and descend. Use your cameras to navigate a little bit. Kind of stay in this trajectory here. Is he on us again? Yes. He is on us. So shut down. Turn off your silent running too. Just let it go. He's going to push us down a little bit. We're probably going to hit some walls. But just wait this out, as he will. There we go. Yeah. He will let go eventually, and he'll go away. That's all you can do. And hope that he doesn't do too much damage to your vehicle in the process. Okay. He got bored, and he left. So your vehicle is all out of kilter now. It's going to right itself slowly. So what you can do is you go ahead and put your engine back on, your silent mode back on, back up a smidge.
For silent running.
And we'll see if he comes up past us now instead. And if he does, he'll go the other way, and our vehicle will level out here sooner or later as you give it a little bit of gas. All right, we're good. All right, we'll go ahead and switch back to our downward cam, and we'll keep descending. We want to kind of be down near this lava base here, where you see that warper kind of hanging around. Okay. All right. There's lava larvae. Remember, those guys suck your battery down, so just we'll try to keep those off our vehicle for a while here. Now, one thing we're looking for down here is that kyanite. Okay, so this is what's called the inactive lava zone, and there should be some kyanite around here somewhere. I don't see any. That's kind of weird. There's looks like a nickel deposit over here. There should be tons of kyanite. I see nickel. I see titanium. Looks like gold. But I don't see kyanite. I might have to kind of trudge on a little further here down this hole. Now, probably not a good idea to go too far down here until we're ready yet, because the first sea dragon is down here. But we're going to venture this way a little bit because I really want kyanite, and I don't see any at all. These are lava lizards you see swimming around out here. Alright, I don't see any kyanite. This is really odd. Because normally there's at least 3 or 4 outcroppings here. I wonder if it's buggy. I wonder if we got a little bug going on here that's kind of weird. That we're not seeing the kyanite. Got gold like crazy. I see nothing. This is just really odd, folks. Really odd that we haven't seen kyanite. Because you remember, one of the weird things we saw when we first started the game was the massive amount of nickel and silver that we were able to find early game. Or at least early Lost River. We'll go ahead and ascend a little bit here, because sometimes they'll be on these little shelves. You'll see some kyanite on these shelves. But I don't even see any over here. Wow. Nothing. Nada. Alright, well, something's not right. Because there should be a ton of it here. Just ignore those noises. They're gonna happen. You're gonna hear a lot of things going on. Mostly just fish running into you. Lava lizards, that sort of thing. We're going to turn off silent running. I'm going to pop our shield once to get rid of those power suckers. Yeah. Okay, well, not a good thing. We're going to venture on down. This is not my favorite thing to do here. Just watch our depth. So we're at 1200. We really can't go much deeper. And same thing with the prawn. The prawn is limited to 1300 right now too. So without kyanite, we're kind of stuck. We don't want to go much lower. But we're going to follow this river down a little bit, and we're going to kind of get into sea dragon territory. I'm going to go and put silent running. Because we're going to see the sea dragon up ahead here. This is his domain. And we're coming up on what we call the lava castle. You can hear the sea dragon now. He's quite loud. Let's give a ping and see if we can see where he is. Oh yeah, straight ahead. And that structure in the distance is what we call the lava castle. And we're going to have to actually go inside that. So, I'm still not seeing kyanite. You'll see it. It is like bright blue. You cannot miss it. It is very bright blue.
Engine powering down.
Wow. Ah, straight ahead. Look, there is some over there. We're super close on the crush depth. So this is going to be a little tricky. We may have to, and we're going to have to mine that with the prawn. So let's do this. Oh, we did take a little bit of damage here, just a little bit. We're going to save, and we're going to hop out in the prawn, and we're going to go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See what we can get. Oh, the sea dragon must be close. I hear him. Oh yeah, he's coming after us. That's okay though. We'll try to avoid him as much as we can while we go after that little bit of kyanite over there. Just watch your depth gauge. You don't want to go any deeper than this. So this is part of the lava castle over here. And we're going to go ahead and keep drilling. He's probably going to come after us, but we're going to get this because we need it badly. And watch for warpers, of course. So that's a good idea. Let's equip our repulsion cannon in case we get warped out. Oh, there's another stand of kyanite straight ahead too, so maybe we'll grab that too. Right now we just need 10 pieces. Took a little damage on there from that hit from the sea dragon, so it wasn't terrible, but I think we only got a handful of pieces there, so let's go across to this one here. I heard a warper. Just gotta watch if you get warped out. This is why we save before we go do dumb stuff. Or dangerous. Oh, there he is. I heard him. He's probably gonna warp us out. Oh, maybe not. I hit him just in time with the drill before he warped us. Kind of stroke of luck there. I think we probably have enough kyanite, but I'm going to finish the stack before we head back to the boat. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Get back there before Dragon does something crazy to us here. Kind of tempting to go after that stack of titanium there, but right now I just want to get safety, so we can do that. That would be best.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, we did good. Let's take off that one off the blueprint there. Take stock of what we have. We need to make that prawn suit and the other one. We're definitely going to need a little more titanium. So I think we may just have to jump back out and mine, but let's not do that here. Let's head back up.
Rig for silent running.
Let's head back up the river, the lava river here, right where he is. Of course, he's right there. We'll just kind of go the opposite direction he's going. I know we saw some titanium back up this way. Oh, he will make it up this far. I didn't think he would, but he does. I don't think we can make him all the way up to the Ghost Leviathan. I don't think he swims up that far. We're going to go back up here. And we're going to sit tight right here. And we're going to shut down.
Engine powering down.
All right. We do have 5 of those stupid lava larvae, but we still have 1 damage. We're good on the health of the boat right now, so let's not worry about that too much right now. Let's really worry about getting some titanium. I think the biggest thing we need to make right now is we need to make the thermal charger, because you can see our power cells are getting really low. If we head back to base, I think we're going to take quite a bit more damage from Ghosty, but let's go ahead and save again, and we're gonna empty our prawn suit from all the minings that we got. Oh, good, we got a nice healthy stack. That's probably more than we're ever going to need the entire game, so that is good. I think we had one of these is mostly empty. Yeah, this one here. Let's go ahead and just drop all that in there. So we have a mostly empty prawn suit. We're going to hop back out and just keep an eye out for the workers and see if we can't find those stacks of titanium that we saw. Yep, there's one right there. Because we're going to need a lot more titanium. Keep your ears peeled when you hear that warping sound. The warpers. Doing good here. Hearing some noises I haven't heard before. Fauna. Might be the lava lizards. Maybe I just didn't pay attention to their noise that they made before. Yeah, that's lava lizards I think we're hearing. They have that characteristic chirping sound, I think, if that's not, I'm not mistaken there. Well, we wiped out that stack pretty quick. Let's hope there's more around here. See the nickel up there. Some, remember, I think there was some gold. This might not be enough, so let's get back inside. Hello? There we go. Got a little bit of titanium. How much did we get? Not enough for an ingot, which we're going to need for the Mark III upgrade. How many did we need there? We need 3 kyanite. 5, 6, 7, that 1, 2, 3, and that should be enough. We need a couple pieces of lithium to make the plasteel ingots. Let's go do that real quick. Down here. And that. And now we can make the Cyclops Mark III module. Now, remember our trick here. Have your modification station nearby. And be ready to do this rather quickly, because as soon as you pull your depth module, it is going to start taking damage. It takes a while, but I think you have about 10 or 15 seconds. So we're going to grab it. We're going to run up here, make it, go back, and pop it back in. And now we're at 1,700 meter crush depth. So we did good. I don't think we even took any damage to speak of. Yeah, it hardly even moved the meter. So now we do have 2 spots of damage, and the lava larvae are getting bad. We really need to go up top. So and we're down to 27%. Those little guys are bad. So we're going to get out of here.
Rig for silent running.
We may have to deal with Ghosty, and hopefully we won't take on any more damage, but we still have quite a bit left on our damage meter. Let's go ahead and ascend. Keep an eye out for Ghosty up here, because he's bound to be around. I just hope we don't run out of power. Might have to give a quick shock. Takes a little bit off your power, but it may be worth it to get rid of the lava larvae for a little bit so they don't drain any more of your power. Alright. He seems to be leaving us alone for the moment. Seems. Nope, he's attacking us again. Alright, so again, shut down, let it ride. Hopefully it won't do any significant damage during this, and see if he swims away. Now we didn't load any decoys, and that is one thing you can do that can be very helpful, is load decoys. Looks like we have enough power to get back to our base.
Engine powering up. Warning, external hull damage detected.
I know. We've got a significant amount of damage done. But he's off that direction. Hopefully he'll leave us alone. We gotta get back to base. We really gotta save this thing. As you can see, the quote silent mode is not always effective. Okay? You will read in the forums and you'll see on subreddits about how, oh yeah, just go into silent mode. Not all the time, but you're still going to get creature attacks and take damage, so it's very, very real. So, ignore the creepy music. Swing it around here a little bit. No ghosty on our tail, so I'm going to turn off silent running. We are down to 8% power. Lovely, right? Okay, we're going to go ahead and do a little descent here, nice and slow. Alright.
Engine powering down.
Shut her down here. I'm going to save one more time, but we're going to have to go out and do some repairs because we have 4 damage spots in addition to our power being just abysmal right now. We're almost out of power, so yeah, we have a lot of damage here. Let's pop outside. Oh yeah, look at that. Another one down here. I think there were 2 on each side, right? Yeah, there were 2 on each side. Let's make sure, check your back every now and then. Watch your 6, because that ghosty sometimes will come through the walls and he'll be on you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's grab these 2. And now to make polyaniline, we need 2 of those. We're going to need some more shrooms. I'm thinking we don't have enough. No, we don't. So grab your knife and then slash one of these. Actually, just go ahead and slash a couple and then replant everything that you can plant. Okay. And they won't take that long to grow, but we're going to need them. And then while we're in here, let's go and check the water machine. See how we're doing on water and salt. Okay. We have a full bottle of water and 2 pieces of salt. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. So just let that machine run and it'll give you water and salt enough to keep you going. Let's go grab some dead power cells and get them on the charger. And as soon as those deep streams are grown, we'll get the
Welcome
polyamory
aboard,
going.
Captain. All systems online.
So you can see we're down to almost nothing on our energy. We'll go and swap in those power cells. And we'll go ahead and take out these dead ones here. And we'll grab 2 charged ones here. Go ahead and put in a charged one there. There's 100% on this side. Let's check the other side. How we're doing here. We got 0, 46, 0. Let's go and drop that out. And take that 0 one out of there. And we'll just leave that 46 in there for now. And we're going to come back down. Slip back into base again. Throw 2 more on the charger. It'll take a little while, but we have other things we can be doing. In particular, we can go ahead and make a wiring kit for the thermal reactor module. We can also get out the prawn and go digging and hunting around for more titanium. So let's see if we can't find that. Now, we don't have a scanner room built right now, so it's going to be a little bit harder, maybe, to find what we need. Let's go put the salt in there for now. But anyway, let's go grab some silver. Wrong one. I don't know why I have quartz over here. I'll put it with this one on this side. There we go. Alright, make a wiring kit. Now we already have the 4 kyanite in the storeroom up there, so that's good. We'll hit a save right here. Okay, good deal. And we'll go ahead and, again, go do some work in the prawn. Now, we do have some damage on the prawn. You can see that, 65%. So it probably wouldn't hurt to find a safe place to park over here and hop out real quick and do a repair on it. And we're going to go titanium hunting. Now, more than likely, there's going to be some back up this way. So we're going to head kind of back up the river toward the entrance and see. Also, we need to be on the lookout for some more crystal sulfide. So any of these green pools, just keep checking them out and looking for any bits of it. We may have to go over to the blood kelp zone and hunt around that entrance and see if we can find some over there if we can't find any more in this portion. Don't see any more titanium over here. Come on now. Looking for those big stacks of titanium. No. Usually like, here we go, straight ahead. Yep, there's a couple of rubies here too. We might go hop out and grab those real quick. Those are an important piece of stuff to have around. Also the uraninite crystals. Alright, let's drill this puppy. We're always going to need more. We need enough for at least the Mark III for the prawn, but it's nice to have plenty of titanium around. As you can see, it's one of probably the most common element in the game, most commonly used element in the game is titanium. I would say second of that is going to be copper and silver and lithium. Those are the big ones. But, obviously you want to have lead, you want to have rubies, diamonds, uraninite, kyanite, which is kind of the lesser used ones. They're very specialized, as you can see, but very much necessary. We'll also need a little bit more quartz as we kind of get close to the end Not much, just a little, build some glass items. There's a stack down here. Look at that. Hey. Happy, happy. This is good. By the way, while we're at a break here, waiting for our drilling to get done, take the opportunity, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe. I can really use the boost here. This is a very small channel, just getting started. One of the things that I really pride myself on is this is family-friendly content and family-friendly games. In addition to this series, we'll be live streaming some things, including Pal World, No Man's Sky, games like that. Also, whenever did we fill our coffers? Is that what happened here? Yeah, we did. We got full. So that's all right. We're gonna empty that out. You know, we really try to find games that everyone can participate in and the whole family will enjoy. So that's one thing I really pride myself on about this channel. So I appreciate your subscription and your like. And if you know anybody who would enjoy this channel, be sure and share it with them. They might like the content that I offer here. The little river fish didn't like us coming by, did he? He got a little jumpy there. This is all good. Unload some of that titanium in here that we don't need. All right, and then we have some rubies and uraninite. We'll just drop there for now. We have plenty of that. We need 2 lithium. We need 3 kyanite that we just had. And then we need to pull the module out of the prawn and go over here to the mod station and make our module, our depth module Mark III. And this is the last of the depth modules that we need to make. Ta-da, we're done making depth modules. So the last one here, obviously I need to make this thermal module for the Cyclops, because boy, you need it. You saw how fast it took between lava larvae, silent running mode, using the shield or using sonar. Your battery goes quick. This should be like #1 priority, or at least high on the list for you when you build your Cyclops, is get the thermal reactor built. It will just save you loads down the way. So don't skip that. All right, these things, see how fast they grew? They just grew so quick. You need 6 of them because, and we'll need some golden salt to make the polyaniline, because it's 3-to-1 deep shroom to salt, and then it's, I think, 1-to-1 on the gold. I forget, but we'll know here in a minute. So that you need 2 of these. See, 3-to-1 deep shroom to salt. And we need 2, so we're going to make another one. And then for the hydrochloric acid, it is 1-to-1 gold and hydrochloric for the polyaniline, that is. So we've got that. Pop upstairs, grab our 4 kyanite. Storage, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go to the fab machine over here. And we're going to make our thermal reactor module. And I'm going to be very happy with this because this is the last piece that I really wanted in here. Now there's other things we can build. I mean, you can do the fire suppression module, which can be very handy, and you get kind of a crunch with your ghosty or your reaper or something. And the next thing you know, you have a fire on board. You just hit one button and it puts everything out. It's got its advantages. Looks like we're gonna get low on food here, so let's go ahead and eat. Again, if we can get up on this blasted thing. There we go. Okay. Do a slash, and let's go ahead and grab. And then we'll plant those other seeds, and we'll eat these. Nice. It gave us plenty of energy there. I'm going to go ahead and do another slashy slash here on our bulbo trees. That gets us kind of close to topped off. I'm close enough. I'm happy with that. It's a good idea to save now that we've made all these, significant upgrades. We're in great shape here, so we're really kind of in a good position to go back down again. There's a place we're gonna pass Sea Dragon number 1 again. We're gonna have to pass Ghosty again. Okay, but to me, this is the easiest way to travel through the lower levels of the Lost River and the lava zones and all that stuff. Just for fun, let's see what it takes for us to build a scanner room, because I would like to really find that crystal sulfide. Table coral, titanium, copper, and gold. I think we have enough. Let's go ahead, get that. We need the copper, gold, and table coral, which I think is all downstairs. Wait, I didn't look at that last one. Copper. One gold and one table coral. By the way, if you get down here and realize that you don't have enough table coral, there are some places here that you can get table coral down here. If you look off near those thermal stacks over there on the sides of those little cliffs, you will find some table coral over there. Okay, it's not in huge quantities, but it should be enough to get you
Welcome
by,
aboard,
with
Captain.
everything you need. Oh good, our power cells are done charging. Let's grab those and put a couple more dead ones on. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to build a scanner room, but I'm not sure where to build it. Let's go back outside. Duh. Let's put it on the far end of the water room down here. Okay. Down here. We have plenty of power. The power's not going to be an issue. It's going to be more of a structural integrity thing that when we add it on, it may take a couple off, but I think we're okay because we had a lithium reinforcement. Now we're at 4.8. Not the best, but you know, we can throw another reinforcement in real quick. Go and grab some
Welcome aboard, Captain.
titanium
All
and
systems
lithium up here,
online.
and we'll build one more just to be on the safe side. I forget how many we need. I just grab a handful there. You'd think I know after playing this game so many times that I would know exactly how much you need for every stinking recipe, but it's not always the case. So I'm going to put one more reinforcement in here. Doesn't really matter where you put your reinforcements. See, now it says hull strength with +7, 11.8, so we're in great shape. Okay, let's see if our scanner room can find us. Oh, look, it is on there, crystalline sulfur. We don't even have to even deploy our cameras or anything. We're just going to go out there and get it. So I'm happy about that. All right, look, we're already at 23%. Not bad for just a couple of minutes. We're just going to swim over here. Oh, there's two of them over here. Fantastic. We're going to need them both. So grab that one. That one's even outside the green. We didn't even have to take any damage. This one looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of damage here. Oh, it's way down here, though. Let's hope Ghosty doesn't see us. Yeah, I think we're going to... Oh, there's one up higher, too. If I'm going to go down there, I'm taking the prawn. You know, I'm not going to go solo on that. I'd rather have a little bit of a barrier between me and Ghosty. Grab this ruby out of the way. Oh, this one's way up. How do we miss this one coming in? river somewhere. Somewhere. Okay, wait a minute. Is it in the wall? Or am I just not looking in the right place? Oh, here we go. Okay. Ooh, more uraninite. And another uraninite. And another lithium. And there's 2 crystalline sulfurs down here. We're going to get nasty here, so hang on. We're going to grab it and pop out. We're going to do it again. Grab it, pop out. And there's one more down here. I'm going to go ahead and get it too. Yeah, we took a little bit of hit there, didn't we? A little bit of damage, but it's not terrible. And that's enough. We don't need any more. We have 2 in there, and I think we need 4 altogether whenever we get up to the rocket. So 5 should be enough. I think we'll be fine. I might be eating my words on that later, but I'd be like, wait a minute. And since we just did some damage, let's go ahead and use a health kit. Get that back up. Anybody remember where we put our crystal sulfide? That one, I'll put it somewhere. I like to keep my items together. Yeah, there they are. I don't do a great job of it, but I do. So we have 6. That's plenty. That's good. We're in good shape. So glad we got that. Go back to our base and turn off that scanner. Now here's a fun little trick you can do with your scanner. If you build one down here in the Lost River, you notice that all these resources are right here available to you. Titanium, it's going to find you full stacks of titanium. Same thing goes with the nickel ore and the lithium and lead. So that's kind of nice. Gel sacks, you know, we had to go back out and get those. They are down here, but I wouldn't have been able to find them without the scanner. You know, they're not always readily available. Go into your camera, grab one of your cams, and head on down toward your Ghost Leviathan. Remember, your cameras are pretty much invisible to everything out there. They don't know that you're there. You do have a light you can turn on and off. So remember, we had a scanner room up top. Now, granted, your range ain't great on the cameras. You can have a sensor range much further, but your cameras are pretty much 300-400 meters and they're done. You're not going to get anything more. So see, there's our ghosty right there. He's just right there at where we are going to be going down in this area. This gives you an opportunity to look around and say, okay, there's a stack of quartz. There's another quartz stack over there. Let's see what we got over here on this side. There's some limestone outcroppings, some shale outcroppings. A little bit of everything here. So you can use your cameras to do a little recon. And you can see he's down in the hole. So we're probably going to have to deal with him for too long. You can exit back out of that. And you're not using hardly any power now unless you're actually scanning for something. So you're not going to like use up a bunch. Now, we made the HUD chip, and you can also make another camera. If you want to upgrade your range and your speed, I don't see much of a difference, but range, you can stack these. You can make as many of these as you have magnetite and copper. So, and they just go right in those little holes right there, and you're good to go. So, piece of cake, right? Let's grab some free salt and water. Isn't that just cool? All that for free. Well, not free. You had to put the power to it, didn't you? This thing's going to be a long time before it ever runs out. That reactor rod will last the whole game. Power cells, 95. Let's chill for a minute. Let's take a little break. You know, let's take a little break, stretch a little bit, you know, kind of get yourself feeling it, like you're ready to go again. We're going to attack. We're going to attack here. So we're not quite an hour in. I think we've made significant progress because now that we have all these resources at our disposal, the next thing is going to be pretty fast. I'm going to leave that power cell in there and go ahead and go back to the boat because there's only really two more areas we need to go, and we're out of the Lost River. We'll be done very quick. Power cells, yeah, those things. Do we have them all? Nope, we're missing one there. And this one is nearly full, but we should be like nearly what? Yeah, we're good. So let's take and offload the fully charged ones. And we have our thermal reactor installed. Our power is gonna be great. We just have to watch out for damage. So is our biggest thing, because we're gonna go back to where Ghosty is over there. Not a lot we can do about it. We're just gonna have to do it. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get over there and it won't be an issue. Now there's another way we can get in. We can go over by the tree cove. Okay, we're still gonna have to pass Ghosty to get there. But you can go over by the tree cove and you can drop down that way as well. If you want to see that, you know, I'll make another video on that at another time. But right now, I want to try to get you through it, okay? The tree cove is a nice little area to build a base if you want. You know, I'll show that in another video. But that's kind of past to the right there as we're going right now. We're going straight ahead. And remember, you kind of follow that right-hand wall. We took the prawn down there and found all those resources. If you keep going that way, you'll run into this beautiful area where the water is blue instead of green, so it won't kill you. And you'll really like it. It's a nice area. And then there's a drop-off at the far end of that little area where you can actually go into the deeper levels, into the inactive lava zones. So. There are a couple of different means and ways there. All right, let's see if he attacks us here, even though we're running slow and silent. The silent mode is a real misnomer, isn't it? Okay, he's not attacking us just yet. I just kind of just inch along. Should have made decoys. That was the other upgrade you can do, is you can make, oh, here he comes.
Warning, creature attack. Engine powering down.
Okay, he left us for a moment there. We did take a little bit of damage. Okay. All right, tell you what. Let's go ahead and look at our decoy, possibly look at upgrading our decoy machine. And we'll make some decoys. So that requires an aerogel, 2 lithium that we have on us, and 3 titanium. He's bumping into us again. Shaking us around. What do we have here? We have enough titanium. I don't know. We have rubies, but do we? I thought maybe we already had an aerogel. Oops, I didn't look at this locker here. No, not here. Did we already have one? And if not, we're not going to be able to make one right now. We may just have to do a single decoy at a time. Not my favorite thing to do. I really prefer to have the 5 bank ready, because right now you can only load 1 decoy. Yeah, we don't have any aerogel. I don't have any gel sacks either. So, decoys, wiring kit, and 3 titanium to make 2 of them. So we need 2 pieces of silver from our silver stash. Go back down. If you can afford it and you have the extra resources, I highly recommend putting another fabricator on your upper level. Wiring kit. Yep, he's hitting us again. And creature decoy. So you can see that gave us actually 3 decoys. I said 2, but it's actually 3. Is he doing more damage? No, thank goodness he's not. But we're going to load that into the decoy machine here, okay? Because when we go to move again, he just keeps running into us.
Rig for silent running.
We're going to launch a decoy.
Powering up.
We're going to do it right now.
Deploying decoy.
and see if he goes after it. In theory, he should go after the decoy. And he did not. Just like silent running doesn't work, evidently the decoy doesn't work either. So... just try to descend below him. Let's see if we can just stay out of his way. Hopefully he'll go after that decoy and he'll just leave us alone for a while. Alright, he hasn't budged, so I guess we're okay. We're just going to keep coming down. Hopefully we won't do any more damage to our thing here. Keep hearing some really weird noises going on. You keep hearing that clicking. I don't know what that is. Unless that's our silent running mode, making that racket. I don't know. But one thing you're going to notice now, let me get turned around here, kind of facing toward the direction we need to go. Get us down here, away from ghosty zone. Get away from the ghosty zone. All right, now the temperature obviously is a lot higher down here, and you'll notice that our power went from 70% to 72% right after I shut off the silent running. Now we're at 73. This is why the thermal reactor is a very, very important component of your Cyclops. So get that made early on. You're gonna thank yourself later. You're gonna be like, yes, I'm glad I put this in. All right, we're coming up on Sea Dragon. So face forward, give a quick pop of sonar. You're gonna run into some fish along the way. Another quick pop of sonar. There he is. Now, one thing I found is that if you kind of stay behind him, he won't bother you too much. But I'm going to go ahead and silent run again. And we're going to just keep an eye on him. See where he goes. Okay, he is swimming away. So what I want you to do is... oh, he's coming back toward us again. I'm going to leave my sonar on for just a minute. Okay. Staying behind him, you're usually in pretty good shape. Anyway, coming out of this area, go straight for this lava castle, kind of slightly to the right of that one center stack there. Keep an eye out for your little friend over there on the left. He seems to be leaving us alone. Okay, now turn off your sonar, and as you get close, there's a little glowing green area here, and this is what we want. We want this little green doorway. All right, so kind of getting close to that. Maybe put on your lower camera and drop down just a smidge, but stay above the door and just kiss that wall. Just gently come up here and give it a little bump so you can't move anymore, and then shut everything down. Okay. This is a good place to save it. Okay. Now, that little bit of damage we took from Ghosty's fine. We're going to leave that. We'll come back to that later. All right. Let's make sure that our Sea Dragon is not in the immediate vicinity.
Materials and a massive energy signature. Reading originates within the natural structure.
Because once we exit the Cyclops, he may start coming after us, and he may even, because he's in the proximity, he may accidentally move our ship. So we just want to be aware if he decides to do anything that could cause us any unintentional harm. He is just hanging here. I wish he would go away. Maybe he'll get turned around and swim off. Okay. There he goes. If he stays below, Okay. I think we're fine. I don't remember if I saved or not, but we're going to do that anyway. Now, here's where we're going to hop out with the prawn suit. I'm going to empty out some inventory that I don't need. Okay, make sure I have food and water. We're going to also top up on some food and water real quick. I'm going to drop off these. I don't need those. Let's see here. Food and water. One thing I should have done before we left back there was I should have dropped one of these beacons in there before we turned, but we have sonar, so we're okay there. Okay. Oops, I went too close to the leaf there. Okay, we're topped up on food. That's good. All right, now, what we're going to do is we're going to scan some things, but we're also going to need a purple tablet. I don't remember if we have one in inventory. We should have one somewhere. You need a purple tablet before you go down here. At least one. And I may have to manufacture one. Boy, that dragon is close by. He is way too close for comfort. Did I not bring a purple tablet down here at all? You gotta be joking me. Oh, I do have one. Thank goodness. And then if you remember, we can actually make a purple tablet from here from the equipment with 2 diamonds and an ion cube. So grab... We don't need to do it right now, but you can do it. I'll just show you. It's not that hard to... It's just a good idea to have a spare purple tablet around. For me, I forget how many you need. I always do. It's like 2 or 3. I can never remember how many you need. Okay, we have food. We have water. We have purple tablets. And we don't need the beacons here, but we will here in a bit. I'm going to show you where to drop those beacons, or at least the one. Okay. He sounds like he's getting further away, which is good. Now there are warpers in this area, especially to the area you're going toward. So as soon as you exit, go straight forward and head right for that hole. Okay. There you go. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to drop straight off into the hole here. Hug the left wall. Now the lava lizards are going to be in here. Notice there is some more crystal sulfide, so if you didn't pick up enough, there's a little bit more in here. And more kyanite. Now these lava lizards will attack your prawn, and they will do a little bit of damage, but you can also hit them with your drill, and you'll either kill them or they'll run away. But just hug this left wall, stay on it. This is a lava lizard egg, so if you're farming alien eggs, there they are. Again, stick to the left wall, all the way down. Just keep on going. Stick to the left. When you get here, this doesn't do you any good. That's just a loop through there. Kind of go across the lava and jump across here, and you'll start to see some structure. Okay? Go to the left hole here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to aim up right for this little doorway that's right there. Okay? Now, there are warpers here, so keep your eyes peeled. Just give a quick blast off, and then keep blasting and head right up for this little doorway. Kind of finesse your way over here, and maybe even hit yourself a little yanker to pull you in there, and boom, you're inside the facility now. Okay. Now, when you come in, take your first right here and come down, and then mine this. This is a mineable stack of ion cubes. I forget how many it gives you. It's a lot. But this is where you're going to get your blueprints for ion power cells and ion batteries, which are going to dramatically change the ability of your Cyclops, you also need ion power cells to power the rocket at the very end to get off the planet. So just be mindful, you need ion cubes. And anytime you can pick them up in this part of the level, this stage of the game, is grab them. Just grab them, grab them, grab them. Don't worry about that. That's another teleporter. We don't need that right now. But before we go downstairs, hang a right here and pop out. This is where you need your purple tablet. Okay, your first one. Okay, and then it'll drop the force field, and just walk on in and grab the blue tablet. Okay, now you can scan this if you want. I don't think it matters. I think if you pick it up, I think it automatically gives you the blueprint for it. Sorry, I said ion power, but that's a little further down. But this is, you want that blue tablet because we need the blue tablet when we get to another stage of the game. Okay, here's our next vision. Okay, that may freak you out, by the way. I know that could be startling whenever she starts talking in your head like that. Down here is where we're going to get this is where the good stuff happens here, right?
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, grab an ion cube. And what do we need here? Another purple tablet. So I'm so glad I made another one because we needed 2 for this, and I think there's 1 that we need down on the lower level. But here is where you're going to get some important data. There's 2 things. One here in the middle.
Integrating
Then
new PDA data.
Go up here on the catwalk.
Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
Okay, she tells you the direction you need to go, south-southeast. Okay, this is ion power right here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Do need that to complete.
Synthesizing ion power
To
blueprints
complete the
from
game.
alien
Otherwise,
data.
you're not going to build a rocket
Blueprints
without it.
stored to
So,
data bank.
this is it. This is the last thing that you need in this building. We are done in here. So now you can leave. Now, the trick to leaving and not getting, hopefully not getting caught by the warpers in the process, is just making a beeline back for the area we came from. Okay, so go back up. When you exit, just remember to make that hard left and go straight for the wall. Okay, right here. Get out of there. There we go. And go right back down there for that first hole that we came out of. Let's head straight for it. There we go. Okay. Now, jump back across. And remember, just stay to the right, because we came down on the left, all the way back up. Just keep on going. And if you want to stop and pick up these kyanite chunks and the crystal sulfide, go for it. Just remember those lava lizards are there. They do damage to your prawn. They're going to do even more damage to you if you are outside the vehicle. Alright, just be aware of that. They're not terrible, but they can do you considerable damage very quickly, and if you're not paying attention, you can end up your health down pretty far. Excuse me. Now we're here. We just punch back up. Now here's where we're going to be very aware of your surroundings, because we have sea dragon and warpers, and I don't see anything around. So just come on out, come straight out, and then go ahead and just launch upwards and get inside your Cyclops as soon as you can.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, I think we did pretty good. I think we did very good. Kind of would like to fix this damage. Let's see where we are on the outside here. I have a warper nearby. He's a little far off. Got nothing up top here. Another warper way up there. Where'd that one down below go? Okay. I think we're okay to pop out and do this little repair. It's on the port side. Let's go ahead and save before we do that, because anytime you're going to do anything risky like that, let's go ahead and pop up here. There it is right there. Boom. And watch for the warper. And we're in good shape. And we're back in back in business. No more leaks. And our bar's in good health right there. Okay. Now, she says south-southeast, and that's kind of the direction we need to go. Let's go ahead and fire it up.
Engine powering.
Notice we are getting a little bit of a charge. The thermal reactor is helping us out immensely. And turn on our silent running, and we're going to back up a little bit. And we're going to turn. We're going to head that south-southeast direction a little bit. It's on the other side of the thing here. I just really should have turned left instead of turning right, but here I am. All right, so go straight ahead here and drop down slowly as you kind of turn around the building here. Again, if you don't have the thermal reactor, you're not going to be running your sonar like this full time, okay? There's more kyanite down here as well. So now look downward as you're going along, okay? There's a hole coming up in the terrain. It's kind of funny. I know it said south-southeast, but it seems like we're really kind of going in circles at this point. Watch your terrain. There's a lot of resources down here if you need them. I think I may have gone too far. It's not too far from the island. Oh, there we go. I think we're going the right direction here. Yeah, there's the hole right there. This is where we're going to make another drop down. And here's where we're going to find another sea dragon. Okay. There's one that swims around the area we need to be in. So this hole right here, turn off our sonar for now. Really using up the battery, aren't we? Just go straight down. There will be an opportunity to charge here without worrying about the predators being around, because we're dropping down on top of another lava bed here. Now, when you get down kind of close, just pause and spin yourself around until you see the other opening right there. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make sure that the front of our boat is faced toward that opening. Now, if for some reason you don't see that opening, right away with your external cameras, just pop your sonar real quick and take a look, and you can see it gives you a hole there. All right, I'm going to turn off my silent running because I want to get a charge on the boat. We're at 52%, 53. It's not a lot, and where we're going, there's definitely plenty of heat. But we do have a sea dragon, and I'd like to make sure that we're in pretty good shape before we kind of get through there. Probably won't encounter him or have an encounter with him. We're going to see him in there, but it is what it is. While we're waiting on that, so let's kind of plan ahead for a couple of things. Number one, you're going to need 5 components to make the healing enzyme to cure yourself of the disease. We already have some of those items that we need in this locker. We have 1, 2, 3 of those. We have the fungal sample, the ghostweed, and the bulb bush. Now there's 2 more things that we need, and we're probably going to have to go get them through the portals. If you didn't pick them up already, then you probably don't have it either. So how are we doing here? let's just go ahead and go forward. I'm not gonna sweat it too much because we're gonna definitely get there.
Rig for silent running.
We'll turn silent running on once we get kind of close to Sea Dragon Land up here, which is going to be right through here. By the way, these green stacks here, that's uraninite crystals if you ever want to mine those, if you need to make more reactor rods or anything like that. Okay, coming in here, this is where I want you to deploy your beacon. Okay, there are warpers in here, so they're gonna be annoying you. But if you kind of go close to this area here, let's see if we can get rid of him. There we go. Oh, there she is. Okay, we got one more vision. I forgot.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Yeah, we got those kind of back to back, didn't we? I didn't think we had. So what you can do here,
Engine powering down.
I'm going to save it again before we step outside. Make sure we have our beacon. I'm going to equip that in slot 1. Actually, I'm going to put that in 2. Put that in 1. We're going to pop outside just quick enough to drop that beacon, okay? So hop out here. Go ahead and deploy that. Get it out of the way. And then come back inside. Okay. Kind of hot out there, isn't it? All right, we've done that because we'll need that as a navigation point coming back. It'll just be a lot easier when you're coming out from where we're going to be. Because the vision down here, I don't care how good a graphics card you have, we have ours turned up 100% to everything, and still you'll have a hard time seeing everything. So I'm going to move forward. Our beacon is back there, showing up. That'll be our helpful nav aid on our way out. So let's go ahead and trudge forward here. You can see we're charging rather rapidly now, even though we're running silent running and everything. Let's see if we can ping. Oops, wrong button. There's our dragon right there, off to the right. So let's see if we can kind of keep him out of his view. Now, when you come out, turn to the right, and you'll see a structure off in the distance. Okay. Okay, he's good distance away. Just head straight for that. Now, come down a little bit above these little structures that stick out. Just a little bit above those, and just keep going straight ahead toward that structure. It's like Sea Dragon's right over top of us. Yeah, he went right past us. Look at that. Just keep going straight ahead. Okay. And then again, like we did with the other one, just kind of kiss that building, kiss that structure with the front of your Cyclops. Just inch up to it. Oh, he struck us. Shut her down.
Engine powering down.
Okay, let's see how bad it is here. How far he knocked us off. A little bit. Let's kind of wait him out. Sometimes it's a patience game on this. You just got to wait for the guys to go away, and if he swims the other direction, then we'll go ahead and we'll power up.
Rig for silent running. Engine powering up.
And we're going to go to our lower cam. We're going to see if we can't get repositioned here where we need to be. Again, right about there, and we'll shut it down. We just want to be kind of nose to that little segment there. So, all right, we're going to recharge while we're here. Did take 1 bit of damage, so nothing huge we can't handle. Here's what we're going to need going inside. We need a purple tablet, a blue tablet, and pretty much just be ready to go. It looks like he is moving us a little bit still, the Sea Dragon. He is still bumping us. Well, not a lot we can do about it. Let's hope he doesn't thrash our sub while we're inside the structure. Okay, so we need ion cubes. Let's go ahead and clean out all this. Put that titanium away. What all did we say we needed for that? Ion cubes and diamonds, right? I don't think we have very many diamonds. I think we have maybe 4 left, but we only need enough to make 1 purple tablet. That's it. So let's go ahead and make 1 purple tablet. Make sure you have 1 purple and 1 blue in your possession. Okay, and we do. Okay, we're good there. Now, there is another tablet in the game, the orange tablet. Now, if you go another route, and if you go to the other Degasi habitat, you can get the orange tablet, and there is another route you can take, and you can go that way as well. But I've played many of these playthroughs and never ever touched that other habitat or touched the what I'm trying to say, the orange tablet. So okay, we don't need to carry all these cubes around, or these diamonds for that matter. So let's just take food, water, and tablets with us. Take one more look around. See dragons over there. Don't see any warpers in the immediate vicinity. So let's go ahead and jump out. Quick save. Jump out. Well, straight for this. Don't waste any time. Go right through this portal here, and wait here and turn around. Watch your 6, because Sea Dragon sees you. He will sit here and fire fireballs through that into you, and it will damage you. Also, I've had warpers come through the water barrier and attack me in here. Believe it or not, just come right through and attack me in this spot from behind. So just watch your 6, you'll be fine. Okay, here's where we need the blue tablet. Okay. Somehow I'm thinking maybe we needed another blue tablet somewhere along the way. I forget. All right, so coming in here, you're going to be met by the lights coming on, loud noise. Okay, and
translating local alien broadcast.
This is
Warning, vaccine development
an unlimited
program
ion
terminated.
cube generator.
Emperor
Okay,
egg hatching project terminated.
unlimited, as in
Live
you'll get
specimens
3 ion
terminated.
cubes every time you
Evacuate
mine.
immediately.
As soon as you mine the last one and back away, it immediately starts regenerating more ion cubes. So with every couple of minutes, you can get 3 ion cubes. Just keep getting ion cubes like crazy. So we just got 3 there. Now watch what happens here. Up top, bolt of lightning here. Boom! It is now making more ion cubes. It's an infinite supply. Okay, now I'm going to introduce you to a couple of things here. First of all, there are 3 openings on that side and 3 openings on that side. Okay, they lead, the 2 on the outside on each side lead to different biomes. If you remember when we were in the mushroom forest, we found one of those openings. We swam down there, we picked up all that lithium down there. You may need it. In our case, we do, because we only have 3 of the 5 ingredients, and one of the 5 ingredients is down. Oh, by the way, the little robot will attack you sometimes. Where was I? The 5th ingredient is always down in the area we're about to go to, but the other 4 ingredients you can find throughout the game. So we have the ghost weed, we have the bulbush sample, and we have the fungal sample, but we also need the sea crown, which is down in the Sea Emperor's area. And what's the 5th ingredient? Let me see if I can find it here real quick. Let's see here. Consulting the Oracle here. Because you need a hatching enzyme is what you need. You get the cure not from the hatching enzyme. You get it from the critters, the sea emperor babies. So, oh, the eye stalk seed. We didn't get the eye stalks, and I don't know if we left any back at the base. And if we did, that's fine. We're just going to go through the portals, and that's where we're going to get them. I'm going to go grab them. Stack here, just walk up to it, wait for it to lower, and drill away and get you 3 more. So we're gonna take them all. Alright, this is a good place to save. So let's save here. Okay. All right, so we don't need to stay in the prawn suit the whole time. Let's back up a little bit here and kind of get out of the way of the machine. I'm going to hop out. I'm going to walk up this ramp. Oop, pay attention to where you're going, man. And we're going to grab this data up here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Now, up here, these robots, just ignore them. They're fine. Okay, here's where we need another blue that we don't have. So we are going to have to make another blue tablet. And we have the recipe for that. Yeah, we made too many purples and not enough blues. That's fine. But while we're here, let's go ahead and explore the portals. Okay. Give me just a second here, because I want to give you a somewhat detailed explanation of the portals. So this is called the primary containment facility, right? All right, so when you're looking at where we are here, so that's where she is in the giant moon pool up there, okay, the Sea Emperor's chamber. Over here is the entrance to the mushroom forest. Over here is the entrance to the bulb zone. Over here takes you to a part of the Lost River, and this takes you to the crag field over here. Okay, now the eye stalk seed is found in the crag field, so that's the area we need to go to, is over there. So we're gonna head that direction over here. By the way, all these things are scannable, so if you're following the lore and you want to know more of the storyline, that's what you want to follow. Also, the center chambers on either side are scannable things as part of the story as well. So let's go ahead and jump up here. Go through here. If you don't have any ion cubes in your possession, make sure you grab them out of the back of your prawn suit. Just 1 second here. Okay. And then insert your ion cube to enable the teleportation. Boom. Okay. I like to hop in my prawn and go right on through. It's going to take us to... There's probably going to be bone sharks, if I remember right. The crag field, there's bone sharks. But you get to wander down this little path first, and, you know, it's kind of hard to navigate in the prawn. But, hey, I'm a big wimp. I take my prawn everywhere I go. You know, just that kind of person. Kind of good idea to follow the paths with the alien markers along them. When we get down to the very end down here, there will be an air-water barrier, as you can see. And we'll step through that. And right here we are in the crag field. You can see there's some quartz around here and stuff. You'll usually find bone sharks in this area, and sometimes you'll find warpers. But what we're looking for is a plant down here. It should be the eye stalk seed. There it is. Sure enough, bigger than life. So make sure you have your knife equipped on you. And again, bone sharks are going to be around, so you might want to run them off first. Come on, dummy. Alright, he's not attacking. I'm not sure why, but just be wary. Just jump out, quick slash, jump back in. Make sure you don't have, your inventory's not so full that you can't take this eye stalk seed with you. Go back the way you came, go right back inside. Now we have 4 of the 5 ingredients that we need. So, kind of just follow this path back up where you came. Not exactly the easiest vehicle to pilot through some of these areas, but you can hop over some of these things as well. Let's go right back through the portal to the other side. And we're going to have to go back to the boat because we don't have a blue tablet. We're going to have to make a blue tablet. Now, a blue tablet is a little different. I believe it takes an ion cube and kyanite? I think so. I think it's kyanite. More ion cubes. Alright. Take a look outside again before you step out. Just to be on the safe side. Imagine Sea Dragon's probably still over there somewhere.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's look at our blueprints. See what we need for that blue tablet. 2 kyanite and an ion cube. So here's where you need more kyanite. But we only need 1 more blue tablet and we're done. So we're just going to go ahead and make that. Down here. Blue tablet. And that should be it for tablets. We should be done. Tablet-wise. I can't see us needing any more. Go ahead and save here. We're going to go back inside. Now, in case you haven't figured out, when you're not underwater, when you're in the open air, you don't move and jump near as far with the prawn suit. But insert your blue tablet, it'll drop this last force field. Now we're going to have to go interact with Sea Emperor. Okay, so this is a Leviathan that we've never met before in this game so far. But she's the one who's been talking to you in the visions, okay? The 3 visions that you have. So she's in this moon pool, so just drop straight down and then turn to your left, okay? Because this is where she's going to show up, okay? And they'll have a little interactive scene here for just a moment. Let's pause and listen.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
Okay. There'll be some more interactions with her. If you're doing this for the first time and you hadn't watched me or someone else do this, it can be quite frightening when you first see her because you think, oh, something's up here. Turn and head north-northwest and jump off the platform into this amazing little biome down here. Okay, just go all the way down here And there's a couple of things you want to see. So let me introduce you to this environment. First of all, your land, there's a portal here. There is the egg and the hatching area down here. Okay, so she's going to come around and show you something here in a minute, I believe. But we're also going to go prepare a couple things too. We're going to put in our ion cubes, and let's just do that. Let's go down here. This is where we need to drop in an ion cube, right here. So you need at least 2 down here. I should have said that to begin with. Okay, she's going to talk to us again. So here's where we put our hatching enzymes.
To play outside this place.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
We have been here
I want that
so
beacon back. Give me
long.
that beacon back.
The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me.
Okay.
If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Here she goes. She's going to blow all that dirt off the portal. And now we're going to be able to get in there. Now, we are also experiencing a bug.
Environment scans
That, I
indicate
don't know if you
the
caught
water
this,
here is
but I
rich
did
with
just
a
now.
rare plankton-like life form, which
And the
depends
bug
on the
is-
organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Okay, let her get done talking. The bug is that our oxygen meter is not decreasing, even though we're swimming around in water. It's just a bug, but it happens. So now we've opened the passage. This is important. She's
With
going to
the
talk to us
passage
again.
you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells.
Okay. Look around
This is what the others could not
these
force
little areas
to you.
off to the
I give
side
the
over
secret
here
willingly.
and look down
New blueprint acquired detecting unusually passive behavior.
right here. There we go.
Patterns
That
in
is the
nearby
5th
predators.
element that we need.
Reason unknown.
Cut a
Plant
piece of
life
that.
in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other
And
life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may
None
be
of
offsetting
these
this
animals will
environmental
harm you, as you heard the
deficit.
PDA say. None of these animals will harm you, so you're good. We have now a new blueprint that she gave us, so let's take a look at that. If you look on your list of things up here, you can now make hatching enzymes. Now, as we mentioned before, let's take that stupid decoy tube one off of there. There we go. As we mentioned before, we need the sea crown seed that we just got, the eye stalk seed, the fungal sample that we have back on the boat, the ghostweed seed we have back on the boat, and the bulbush sample that we have back on the boat. So now what we need to do is we need to get back out. It's a little bit of a climb, but let me show you what you do. Center yourself up over here. Make sure you full charge on your jump jet. Make sure she's out of the way because she can prevent you slightly. And just give it a good hard run and jump straight up. Keep blasting your stuff until you run out, but keep on it until you come up here and land on the corner. Okay? Then face east-southeast and run and jump, and then right when you get about here, hit your grappling arm and pull yourself out. Now I let go of the thing too soon, but that's the method that I have found most effective for getting your prawn out of here. You don't have to bring your prawn in here, but I like to have that free oxygen, so it's a personal thing. So, all right, we're done. We're out of the water, so we just climb the stairs, or you can go up the little ramp up the side, whatever's best for you. So head back out toward the boat, because that's where a fabricator is. It's going to be out there. And you can always grab more ion cubes on your way out, because remember, you can use ion cubes to make ion batteries, to make ion power cells. So yeah, if you want to do all that, and you need gold and silver and kyanite for those to make those items. So okay, so it's gonna start making some more now as soon as we leave. save again. Save often. All right, I'm just going to go for it here. I don't know where Mr. Sea Dragon is, but we're going to go. Hop back in the boat. All right, now let's go downstairs and grab the remaining 3 components that we need from our locker. We need the bulb bush, we need the ghost weed, and we need the fungal sample. Now we are ready to make hatching enzyme. Boom, there we go. We are good to go. So once we do that, we can go down, get cured, and just get out of here. But while we're thinking about it, now that we have the ion power as an option, let's look at what it takes to make those real quick. Because the ion power cell is just 2 ion batteries of silicon rubber like you would for a normal power cell, 2 batteries and a piece of silicone. But ion, gold, and silver to make the ion batteries. Now, I don't know how much gold we have. I don't recall us having a lot. Let's just say I want to make 4 to start with. Okay. See, I think we're extremely low on gold. I don't think we have very much at all. I know we have a ton of silver. And we even have silicone rubber in here. I don't know how much gold we have, though. Copper and quartz. There's the silver we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're very lean on gold right now, so we're definitely gonna have to mine some if we're gonna make any more batteries, which we're gonna need to make more. We're gonna need to make a lot more. So we're only gonna be able to make 1 ion battery, which means we can't make anything else right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rename this box up here ion power, because we're gonna stick all the goodies we need for ion power in here. And we're going to find us some gold before we get out too far deep, and we'll stick that other battery in there for now too. So let's go back in and let's hatch them babies. Okay, let's do it. Looks like it's about done making power cells, or ion cubes, I should say. We're going to grab some of those again on the way out. Have a few extras hanging around. Let's go back down here. Bug or not, I'm not going to take for granted that I have, you know, with that bug keeping my oxygen meter high. I'm not going to like depend on that. I don't know if that's just a visual bug or if I'm actually running out of air. I don't want that to happen. Oh, we hit something. We hit that bone shark. But at least down here, the bone sharks won't mess you up. Right. You know what I just realized? I think we forgot. Oh, no, we didn't. We have 3 in here. That's important because we need the ion cube. Oh, we already put it in there. Never mind. Never mind. Just ignore what I just said. Let's insert our hatching enzymes to get these babies hatching. And here they come. So what I find best is to just go back up to the portal and kind of wait up near here. They're going to go over there and they're going to commiserate with Mom and just kind of hang out up there, and she's going to say hi. She's going to talk again. While she's talking, the babies will swim toward the portal, and as they do, they're going to release the enzyme that you need to cure yourself. Okay. So, I'm sorry. And so be prepared. So right now, if we scan ourselves, it's going to say infected.
Self-scan complete.
Okay.
Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Isn't that lovely? I love that animation. It's great. So what you'll do is just swim up to these guys. They're not going to harm you in any way. And then they're going to they're gonna burp
My
out this
young
stuff.
are swimming for the
Just touch it.
shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Okay. She's not officially dead yet, but she's just kind of hanging out there. Anyway, so now scan yourself. See what happens. Ta-da!
Self-scan complete.
You are
Vital signs
cured.
normal. No
So,
remaining
guess what?
sign of bacterial infection.
We can get out of here. We can get out of here. All right, so let's leave this room and leave our newfound friend down here, because this is where she's going to stay. And again, zoom back up to the top here. Get a full blast of jump jet juice. Quick zap here. Get yourself out. We're done in here, by the way. Now, again, if you had not gotten all the first four ingredients, I should say, of the hatching enzyme, remember, you can go through all these other portals and go to those things and get those ingredients. They are there, so they're obtainable. Okay, you don't have to like backtrack and leave the whole game. Just cubes, portals, go run out real quick, grab what you need, come back down the tunnel, and get it all together, go back to your fabricator and do that. This is why you build a fabricator on your Cyclops, okay? Do that. It's the only way you're gonna be able to really finish things efficiently and quickly. If you want to mess around and build a base down here, go for it. Not exactly the best place, but the good thing is you can use thermal power, and you're gonna have tons of thermal energy at your disposal to power a base. It would be great. All right, our little friend is hanging out really close by. I'd like to give him a wide berth if I could. Let's see what happens here if he swims on by. Okay, he's swimming away from us. This is a good opportunity when he's swimming away. Go for it. I didn't check to see if there were any gold resources over here, but it wouldn't hurt for us to do that
All
before
systems online.
we get too far out of the zone down here. Yeah, just really disappointed we didn't have enough as much gold. Let's drop that off in there. We don't need the purple tablet. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and save. Let's take a look around before we take off. Don't see any gold stacks nearby. Sometimes there are over here. Also, we'll look. Our little friend is not hanging out here nearby. Let's go ahead and turn on silent running and power up, and we'll notice our charge is back up to 90%, just sitting there. So that's fantastic. We've really come a long ways. I'm gonna go back to my external view here because I want to turn and get the rear end of my boat kind of back toward the facility, and then move forward. Now remember that beacon we dropped? That's where you're going to hit. Oh, whoa, wait. Let's see what he does here. All right, he's not bothering us. He's attacking some other animal. Let's just move forward and keep an eye on him. Head straight for that beacon over there. Alright, he's going the other way. So, head down toward I said straight for it, but actually, if you remember, it was a little bit of a curve. We had to pass by a couple of these little lava falls. All right. He's still way off in the distance, so we're fine here. But remember, there's another sea dragon we gotta pass. So. All right, take you left here. Climb up just a little bit. Oh, he is right behind us, isn't he? But he's not messing with us, so maybe this silent mode is working for him. It didn't work for Ghosty, did it? And I noticed it doesn't work very good for Reapers either. Reapers always seem to be sensing me out real quick, you know. They find me. Alright, just skip past this beacon. You can leave that beacon there. It's not going to hurt anything. And then go right back in where we came out. It may be a little wonky because of the terrain, but it will go back through. Just head straight for it. There you go. And then when you kind of get out in the center of this area, and you've cleared the opening there entirely, you can go ahead and start ascending. Go ahead and climb here, and then be ready to make a little bit of a turn. Okay, so now let's go back to sonar on, because we want to find that lava castle right there. So that's kind of where we want to be. We want to be facing that. So let's go and climb up. And you know what? While we're here, let's see if we can't find some gold. Okay, I want to say I saw some back here, but let's see, because we're going to need it. So we may as well utilize it. So let me switch to my bottom cam and see what we got. I saw some resources nearby. At least I thought I did. You do have a light on your camera. It's just very limited range. Is that gold? Are any of these gold, or are they just fooling us? Nope, they're just fooling us. It's just terrain. Alright. Hit your sonar again. Make sure you're headed for the lava castle. But to the left side of it, there's that other door. That's not the door we want. There's two doors here, okay? We want the other door. Watch for Mr. Sea Dragon up there. Okay. He's not going to bother us right now. I don't think that's the door that we wanted. I thought there was another door that we went in. I may be wrong about that. Seems to me there was more than one. Nope, I bet that was it. Let's just go all the way around the lava castle here. I want to kind of show you what I mean about directions here. It is somewhat northeast-ish that we need to go from the lava castle to the way out. This is why we really should have dropped a beacon before we came in here all the way, but it's okay. We'll take you on a little tour, and we'll be on the lookout for some gold while we're at it. We're going to come full circle around this thing. Hear him. All right, so there's our door, right? That's the door we came into, but from here, just keeping an eye on him. From here, we want to go kind of northeast of here, pop your sonar back on and kind of head northeast, and that's kind of the direction you want to go to get out. Just keep following your sonar, and you'll find the hole that you came in on. So you can see the little lava flows up there. You're on the right track. So we're doing fine. And I believe we had some gold out this way. Let's take a look. It seems we did. There is, that looks like a gold stack over there. Not 100%, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. So let's power down here.
Engine powering down.
And again, save before you get out, because warpers. And I'm going to go ahead and equip my repulsion cannon.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, that's gold, for sure. We need a handful of this. I mean, there'll be gold up, you know, but there's plenty of it down here, so why not take advantage of it? Get as much as we can. We need this gold. We can get it all. A little more, a couple more pieces here at least. Okay, we got it all. Is this another gold over here? It is. Okay. I thought it was a nickel from a distance. For some reason, it had that weird color to it. But closer I got to it, closer inspection, I find it is gold. Alright, so let me tell you how this is going to go today. We're going to get back to base. We are going to pack up a little bit of stuff, and we're going to save, and we're going to come back for one more episode, and that other episode we're going to show you how to build the rocket and get off the planet. So, because that'll take a little while. That's a little more for more than one session. Oh, we are full up here. We're not going to get any more gold in this thing. That's good, though. That means we have plenty. Ready.
Captain.
Excellent.
All systems online.
Let's just take a gander here. Oh, yeah, that's plenty. We won't need any more than that for the remainder of our trip here. Let's go ahead and, oh, you know what? Let's load a decoy. Into the tube. Okay. Again, we didn't bother with the upgrade. We didn't need a lot of decoys. Let's get silent here and fire up. Do a quick pop and get these lava larvae off.
Powering up.
Okay, watch for Ghosty up here. We're going to head toward camera one of these cameras. It's because that's where our base is located. I think it's that one up high. That's the one we're going to point our nose toward. So that's another helpful thing about having a scanner room in your lower base, is that you will see where your scanner room is if you haven't deployed your cameras all out. So, camera 3 and camera 2 for that matter. They're all right there. I wonder where camera 4 is. Do we just have 2 and 3? We didn't have 4? Anyway, that's where we want to go. You can see ghosties hanging around up there. So just be aware that we may get accosted by the Ghost Leviathan. Camera 2, that's where we're headed. See if he messes with us. Okay, he's going the other way again. Anytime you can see them turning the other direction is a great opportunity to move. It's interesting how the ghosties and the sea dragons can all go out of the geometry. They can just phase right through walls. So, interesting. Alright, well, we weren't followed. That's important. Alright, gang. You've done 99% of the work at this point, okay? From here on out, it's pretty much free reign. But I'm going to tell you this. We're going to need a lot more titanium. I think we have enough lithium, but we are going to tear down some stuff in here, okay? We're going to take a bunch of stuff with us. Let me go ahead and get a little closer over here and shut down.
Engine powering down.
All right. So you want to be kind of light on what you're carrying right now. Let me go ahead and save since we made it this far. We'll pop out. We'll do the quick repair as well. I don't remember where that was. Where was that damage? I don't see it. Ah, there it is. All right, go ahead and grab yourself these just in case. I don't think we're going to need them, but it wouldn't hurt. Go ahead and grab. I don't remember if we left any Bloodvine back at the upper base, but let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. Go ahead and fill up your spaces because you're going to need it. Let's go ahead and get some. Well, we'll wait on food and water. We're fine right now. So we don't need any more of that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Grab that power cell and then tear down the power cell charger. Okay. Tear down the moon pool. And just hop outside here real quick and tear this down from the outside. Okay, how full are we? Yeah, we're getting pretty full, but go ahead and pop back inside. Tear down one of your reinforcements. Actually, tear down 2 of your reinforcements. Take another 7 off, because we don't need it down here. Okay. And then go into your water room. Pick up the last bit of water and salt. Well, we can't right now. That's all right. Let's go ahead and unload. We're going to come back and we're going to get all the titanium and stuff we can get out of here. So we don't need to be down here much longer. I mean, we really just need to pack up and get out. So we have ingots, we have titanium, we have lithium, we have a little bit of everything. So just as much as you can grab, take it with you, because we won't be coming back down here. We're done down here. Let's see. All right. Anyway, go and clean out your water thing, and then grab your thing and deconstruct your water machine. So you won't need it. And then we're going to deconstruct our scanner room as well. We're going to pop outside. Ah, we're full. Yeah, I guess we got to offload some stuff, and then we'll be able to finish that, tearing that down. That should be enough. There we go. Okay. That's good enough. We don't need to do anything else. Well, you know what? We can tear down this room. So let's go ahead and take that down. Yep, we still are full up. Took a lot of stuff with us, didn't we? What do we have room for? Nothing. We are... This is good, though, because we're going to need all this titanium, all this stuff. Just take as much as you can with you when you go. We're not going to be taking the nuke. You don't want to bother tearing that down. It's not worth the effort. We don't need anything from it right now, so this is all fine. You can get titanium and quartz from the hatch if you think you need it, but we're not that desperate. All right. So let's save. Now, before we close out today, I want to go ahead and get us out. All right, so I'm going to walk us out of the Lost River and back up top. And we're going to go straight for the island, the gun island, okay? The QEP, as they say, the Quarantine Enforcement Platform. We're going to go straight for that, all right? So let's go ahead and get on out of here. We're doing pretty low on power, so I'm going to recommend that
Engine powering up.
we can trade out power cells because we have more of those. But if you're low like I am, just come over here and park above these thermal vents for a minute or two, and you will find that this will charge you up. We've already gone to 66%. I'm going to step away and make sure we don't have any more. Yeah, we don't have any more larvae attached to us. 67%. So we're bumping up pretty quickly. If you're really, really low on power, hang out over the thermal vents for a little while. And I'll show you there. Well, and you remember LifePod 12. There's like a thermal vent there. There's one in the shallows. I don't think you can get your Cyclops in there. Might be able to, but
Ahead standard.
these are ways you can kind of, quote, refuel, you know, if you need to. So just be aware of that. Anyway, let's get out of this place. I'm done with the Lost River. Now, we didn't explore the whole thing, did we? I mean, there's places we didn't go to. The Blood Kelp entrance, which there's another Ghost Leviathan over there, and some really interesting resources you can get over there. We didn't go over by the Tree Cove. Again, that might be a subject for another day. Maybe what we'll do is we'll save this, and then once we complete, maybe I'll do a bonus episode, and we'll do a little running around and see if we can't find some interesting places to go. Okay, maybe we'll even do that like in creative mode, where we can kind of explore. We'll go check out the Degassi habitat, the second one, and see if we can't find some stuff we haven't done before, just for the sake of having a little fun with it and seeing where we're gonna go with it. So again, we're gonna climb on out of here. We are kind of towards toward the wall. And once you see the wall, that's your time, your cue to start pulling up. Okay. Once you're clear, go ahead and rotate around. There's that point right there. Just go ahead and go all the way to the surface. Okay. Now, because we've been underground so long, in the cave in the Lost River, we really have no concept of what time it is up top. So if you want to fall asleep in the bed, you can, but it may be just better to wait it out and see when sunrise is coming. But when we get to the top here, we might have a better idea. If it's sunset, then we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Okay, it is daylight and it's sunrise. So this is great. We're going to head for the island over here. And we're going to head for the north end of it over here, just for ease of use. Just head straight for that. Head for that cloud. You know the cloud by now. You should. Head straight for that little marker there. Because if you remember back episode 1 or 2, I can't remember which one, the sunbeam tried to come down and rescue us, but they got blown out of the sky by the gun, by the big QEP gun. It's your job now that you've been cured to go down and disable the gun. Otherwise, you're not getting off the planet. You're not going to leave, okay? So this is why we're going to this island first before we go back to our home base and do any more building over there. So now we're real close to the island. Should be right up here. You're kind of seeing some of it starting to phase in and out. Now the cameras, and there's the gun. The cameras on your Cyclops. Oh, we're experiencing an eclipse. Look at that. How about that? Hey, we get our own personal private solar eclipse right here. And it's popping right out. Very cool, huh? And the moon will disappear. Anyway, the cameras don't resolve things like just the straight up view does here. Okay, so you might have some issues seeing things from the onboard cameras. But anyway, find your way over to this side of the platform. And just pay attention where you're going and kind of sidle up to this little shelf over here. Kind of get close to it. There you go. And turn a little bit so you don't smack it. And go ahead and surface up as high as you're able to and shut it down.
Powering down.
Okay, do a quick save here. Turn on your interior lights. You might want to empty out. It doesn't really matter. I guess you don't have to empty out. We're not picking up any resources here. We're just going inside for a quick run. So we're going to do that right now. Okay, I kind of went the wrong way. I should have walked over here. I don't know why I went so far. So we need to go in the main door. There is another way you can do this. That when we came around the island, we could have descended down to the moon pool. And you can actually, if you're careful, you can pull the Cyclops all the way into the moon pool. Get out there. Do your disengagement. And hop back out. And not have to deal with the maze in here at all. Which it's, once you've done it a few times, you kind of get used to it. You know what direction you're going. But it may be a little bit faster going that way. If you don't mind trying to navigate in and out of that moon pool, because that moon pool is a little bit of a booger. So anyway, go back over here, go down the hallway, find the elevator. A little bit of a trudge to get there, but it is what it is. Grab the elevator, take it on down. Okay. See, here's the moon pool. You can actually bring your Cyclops in that door very carefully, but it can be done. I've done it before. I always forget that when I'm at this stage of the game, but forget that opening is there. Anyway. You still have to do this. You still have to go all the way up these long ramps and fiddle around. They put them so far apart from each other that there's no practical way to get up to the top except just to cycle through them all the way up and back down the hall. Go and get poked. You ever go to the doctor and get poked for lab work? Well, here's what you're doing. You're getting your lab test right here. So he's a little hesitant. Oh, too late. Tries to dodge it. And here it goes. And now it's dark. And you hear things shutting down. So, yep. That's it. The quarantine enforcement platform is no more. It is out of commission. More scannables. Again, if you're following the story, following the lore, paying real close attention to the hows and the whys, I would stop and scan everything. Don't just power through it like we're doing here. You know, I'm just showing you the shortcuts, the secrets. You know, we're not doing a speed run, but I'm definitely showing you how to get through this easily without having to be overly fearful or, you know, anything like that. I'm spoiling the daylights out of this for everyone, you know, so. And I think we're doing good on time, too, because I think we're probably at close to 11 hours of playtime. That's a really good average, in my opinion. I think we'll probably beat it in under 12. I would, if you're going to do a speed run, I've seen some do it in like an hour, the entire game in an hour, but they take a lot of shortcuts when they do that. And then, two, if you really want to have some fun, use creative mode. Launch a save of creative mode and just go have fun, because in creative mode you can't die. Yeah, well, I say that, but I think you could drop a Cyclops on your head if you wanted to. But you can't really kill yourself. The creatures aren't going to attack you. You have unlimited food, water, oxygen. It's just, yeah. I highly recommend trying creative mode after you've completed the game. But if you're desperate and you haven't watched all of my playthroughs, and you want to kind of get to know an area,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
go ahead and jump in your
All
creative save
systems
before you
online.
finish survival or hardcore mode and kind of see what's down there. You may want to do that for the sake of just testing things out and
Engine powering
seeing
up.
what you're up against, like a recon, for lack of a better term, to see if that's going to be of any benefit to you. Now, leaving the island before we get back to base, I don't want to go straight to base. I'm going to kind of head between 13 and 17. Well, 17 is not showing there, but our base. Kind of that way at first. And then we'll kind of turn, because there will be some terrain that'll be almost impossible, if not completely impossible, for the Cyclops to go above. So the plan is for us to kind of go around that terrain as we go, you know, kind of thinking about where you've been. Okay, and remember this, they don't call them the safe shallows for nothing. It's shallow over there, and your boat doesn't do well in things really low. So be cognizant of that as you're headed back. Now remember, Life Pod 13's in the mushroom forest, so we're going to be kind of cruising over that part of that area before we cross a little bit of the kelp again to get back to the grassy plateaus where our base is. So looking down now, you'll see this little craggy area here, and back there are the floating islands behind us. This right here is where you start making some slight turns past the bone sharks here. So here's more of the grassy plateaus. Once you get past that big ridge right here, you can go ahead and just, we're going to have to deal with reef backs here, but Get down underneath them. Then just kind of stay along with the plateau at your left here, kind of going toward that direction somewhat, but not. Don't go completely far right. You can see a part of the terrain there. But you see how tall this is, even though, you know, we're only 40 meters down, but you know, you got to be careful. You can run your boat aground here pretty quick. This is why we didn't go straight through. We may even have to skirt a little bit more to the right, depending on how it looks up here. Ooh, that's close. That's real close. Yeah, there's no way we would have been able to go straight through. So just kind of stay on this edge and then just kind of follow it around. Just like that. There's the wreck down there. Near Life Pod 17. You saw the little purple flashes. You can see the outline of it now pretty clearly. There it is. And then we can go head back toward our base over here. By the way, notice the soundtrack picking up a little bit there. It changes when you achieve these goals, when you do like what we've just done here. So we don't have to build another scanner room. That's good. We've got one here. You know what? Let's park our sub in a different place, because I don't want to be right there. I want to be over here, kind of. Spin our boat around here a little bit. Right there. That's good right there.
Powering down.
Shut it down. Go ahead and save now that we're here. All right. So when we come back for our final episode, we're going to build the rocket. We're going to get off 4546B. It's going to happen. I promise you that. So look forward to seeing you next time. And, you know, enjoy the game. Okay? Have fun with it. See you next time.